Good evening, everybody, and welcome to a very rare game here at Fraser Field. This is the 15, 16-year-old Babe Ruth State Tournament semifinal game. And the reason I say a very unusual, weird game, in the first base dugout is the visiting team, the Lynn Gray. In the third base dugout, the Lynn Navy. Two Lynn teams. So somebody has to go to the state final. The winner of this will play in the state final on Friday at Weymouth. They had a round robin tournament where all the teams played, double elimination, and then the top four teams qualified for single elimination. The Lynn Navy team is ranked number 1, 4-0. The Lynn Gray team is number 4. They're 3-2. After going 2-2 in the round robin, they won their first game. They beat Taunton here, this being Wednesday. They beat Taunton on Monday. So now Lynn will be in the state final. I'm going out on a limb and saying Lynn's going to win this game. Jared Burke is the head guy for the visiting Lynn Navy team. Jamie Carter is the head guy for the Lynn Navy team. Brock Hogan is DHing today. He played right field the last game. Lynn had the Lynn team playing now at Fraser Field. That's up at bat. They beat Taunton 7-0. This is the first game for the 4-0 Lynn Navy team. Way up and in for a ball. Liam Carter on the mound for Lynn Navy. Missing wide for a ball. Liam Carter on the mound, throwing to Jaden Barrigan. Hit back to the mound. Carter makes the throw. It was a little offline. First baseman Fialo made the catch, was going to tag the runner. He held up, so he went back and tagged the bag. So the play goes 1-3 on Brock Hogan. Mark Walsh, the shortstop, will be the hitter. In for a strike. The Lynn Gray team, we did the game on TV. You can watch it on LETV. They got 3 runs in the bottom of the first inning, and they did it after 2 outs. Walsh got a base hit, got picked off at first. 2 outs, nobody on. An error at third was followed by 3 base hits, including a big double by Kalen Huddle to knock in 3 runs. It looked like that was going to be the difference, but in the 6th inning, they got a walk followed by 3 hits, scored 4 runs to make it 7-0. So I was kind of glad that wasn't the 3 runs in the first inning that cost Taunton, because the pitcher pitched well up until that 6th inning. Would have been tough to lose with the error. Missing wide, so the count evens at 2. The 2-2 pitch up and coming. High and tight, so he had him 2 strikes. Now he's got to come in with a pitch. He'll put him on. Chased that pitch. It was up and in. That might have been ball 4. Instead, it's strike 3. First strikeout for Liam Carter. Jackson Barrett, the left fielder, will be the hitter. Hit on the ground to short. Had it as he was trying to make the throw. He dropped the ball. So Barrett will reach on the error.
Now batting for Lynn, number 18, Rowan.
Rowan Mervin, a big three-sport athlete at St. Mary's, basketball, baseball, football. He had a big game the first game. He had 2 hits, scored 2, and 2 for 3 with 2 runs scored. The runner takes off, the ball's fouled to the backstop. The runner takes off again, hit up the middle. Second baseman, Alphonse Williamson, was shading over towards second base. He actually went to the shortstop side of second base to pick that one and made the easy force at second base, stepping on the bag. He couldn't have been stationed much better for Merriman. So they get a run wrong with the error. This time the error doesn't come around to score, and they don't score in the first inning. I didn't do the lineup for Lynn, but I will, for Lynn Gray, I should say. I'll do it for Lynn Navy. This is a game where you can bat 10. Like Lynn Gray has a designated hitter and an extra hitter. They bat 10. You don't have to bat 10. Lynn Navy is only batting 9. Elijah Moore in the right fielder leads it off. Alphonse Williamson, the second baseman, bats second. Julian Rodriguez will play left field and bat third. Jaden Barrigan, the catcher, hits fourth. Cam Nguyen, the shortstop, will hit fifth. Eli Fialo, the first baseman, hits number 6. Rocco DeSea will play right field and bat seventh. Pitching and batting eighth, Liam Carter. And Kevin Severino, the third baseman, will hit in the number 9 spot. So Lynn Navy will have a chance to get on the board first as Lynn Gray was set down. Brendan Malloy is on the mound for the Gray. He's pitching to Kalen Huddle behind the plate. Elijah Morin. Very good outfielder. You recognize some of these names from games during the high school season. There's a lot of freshmen, sophomores on the varsity and got plenty of playing time. High for a ball. The 2-1 pitch coming up. Curveball hangs in, and the count evens at 2. That pitch was up and in, stepped back and punched it way off to the left side out of play. I think that left the park over the fence. Over the wall, I should say. Right down the middle for strike 3.
Now second baseman, number 2, Alphonse Williamson.
Alphonse Williamson, the second baseman. Catcher and hitter shaping hands. They're probably teammates in high school. Hit in the air. Long run, they're not going to get there. Merv and Huddle both giving it an excellent try, but it was just hit too far. There's a lot of playing room behind home plate here at Frazier Field. Swing and a miss. Action going on at Frazier Field. They're kicking a soccer ball around. There's enough. Now, almost looked like football practice. High for a ball. I saw a soccer ball, but now I see them lining up and running football plays. Hit the deep shot. Safety beat it. Nice try by Mark Walsh. He had to go deep to shortstop. Once they got by the third baseman, that was going to be a tough play. And Williamson beat it. Not by much, but he beat it. Julian Rodriguez, the left fielder, is the hitter. So a base runner for Lynn Navy. High for a ball. So Williamson gets the first hit of the game. Infield variety. Walsh made a great try. But tough play, long throw from deep shot. I knew he was going. Out at second base. He was bouncing around like, I'm going to go. It was obvious he was going. Williamson. Huddle made a good throw. They picked it at second. I think it was Burke with the tag. So now there's 2 out and nobody on. In for a strike. Nice throw by Huddle. Nice tag, I believe, by Jared Burke. Hit to short. Big hop for Walsh. Easy play over to Merriman. So the Navy gets a base hit, but they don't leave him because he's thrown out trying to steal. So we played an inning in this Lynn against Lynn state tournament Babe Ruth game, and we're right back where we started, dead even. Lynn Gray, nothing. Lynn Navy, nothing going into the second. Liam Carter will start his second inning of work. He'll face 5, 6, and 7 for Lynn Gray. It just baffles me. Lynn. This has never happened before. Holland Hart is the extra hitter. We mentioned they're using Brock Hogan as a DH for the pitcher Malloy. Colin Hart is the extra hitter, so they hit 10. You can hit 10. Lynn Navy is only hitting 9. They don't have an extra hitter or a DH. Missing wide for a ball. Carter totally from the stretch. High for a ball. One lone fan out behind right field, sitting way up on the hill, watching the game. And I mention it every time I see that. I think of Buzzy Barton. Hit foul off to the right side. Buzzy was an outstanding coach, outstanding athlete, outstanding person. He was a great counselor in the city, did a lot for the city. His family still worked very hard, still working. His sister's still involved in City Hall. He left us way too soon. And he used to sit up on that hill he was a staunch supporter of all sports, all the teams. Even though, especially English, he graduated, but he loved all the schools. And he sat up there smoking a cigar, rooting for all the Lynn teams. He lost them. So Hart leads off the second inning with the first walk given up by either pitcher. Kalen Huddle, the catcher, got that big double in the first inning against Taunton, knocking in 2 runs. And that was really all that Owenesian needed. And then Malloy came in and finished it up in the last inning. In for a strike. Decent little crowd. Wide for a ball. A decent little crowd considering most people don't even know this game is being played. I can't imagine why there wasn't some kind of publicity in the paper. Publicize it, at least put the schedule in. Babe Ruth doesn't exist, I guess. Hit foul. Lynn got that big win over Taunton last game. Nothing in the paper. And it's not like it's the middle of high school season where there's soccer and lacrosse and flag football and baseball and softball. There's nothing going on except Little League and Babe Ruth. Luckily, that went over the head of everybody over the Lynn Gray bench, because that was a laser beam. That a little bit lower, that might have hit somebody on the bench. Hit on the ground to short. They get the 1. Wasn't it hard enough to get 2? Nguyen, the shortstop, pitching it to Williamson, the second baseman. So now it's a runner at first with 1 out for Jared Burke, the second baseman. He's the son of Jared Burke, the coach. And I go, I'm connected to the family. Mike Burke, the father of the two, or the father of Coach Jared, is sitting in front of me with his lovely wife. And it brings back memories. He played second base when I pitched fast pitch with, I call them the Vandals, the Hoodlums. Frank Carey, Tony Nicosia, Buddy Papagelis, Tommy and Joe Arabino, Billy Devon Sr. Those were great times. We had a lot of fun. In for a strike. Wide for a ball. James Pasquale, the right fielder, on deck. Swing and a miss, he gets him. Second strikeout for Carter. Both of them swinging. So 2 away. Let's see if they try to get the runner at first to second base. Not getting a very big lead. Down and in for a ball. Almost threw that one away. Fialo had to reach way up across his body over his head to pick that throw. That would have been a runner at third because there's wide open spaces behind first base. Down the way for a ball. Jack Spates is the left fielder. He was the center fielder in the first game. Little bigger lead at first base. I was thinking he might be trying to steal second base. He wasn't getting off at all. Now he got off a little bit further. Little bigger lead. In for a strike. Slices it foul the other way. Hit solidly off the second baseman. The runner, they throw the ball to second. They throw it away, but he won't be able to go. Huddle took the turn like he was going to go to third. Then he was halfway there. He held up. They threw the ball behind him. When they threw the ball behind him, he was able to go to third base. So Pasquale will reach on the error. Wilson had to go way to his left. Looked like he was going to take a hit away, but it went off his glove. He bobbled it. Pasquale was able to reach, and then they hooked. If they threw the ball to third, or if he ran right at the runner instead of throwing it, they might have got the out. But they threw it to second because Huddle took one quick step like he was going back, but then he took off for third. When they threw it to second, he was able to get into third safely. So let's see what happens if they send the runner from first. What does Lynn Navy do? Jack Spates is the hitter. First potential scoring opportunity, but there's two outs. Jack Spates made two outstanding defensive plays in the first game against Taunton. One when the game was still a game. Hit foul behind home plate. I don't know if it's captain's practice or I know they have a flag football league over at Manning Field working out. Swing and a miss, they let the runner go to second. So it's second and third now with two outs. Way wide for a ball. Trent Kale, the third baseman, on deck, hoping he gets a shot. Two strikeouts in the inning, so the walk and the error don't hurt. They leave runners at first and third here in the second inning. So the walk doesn't hurt. The error doesn't hurt. It's still 0-0 as we move into the bottom of the second inning. It'll be 4, 5, and 6. And I'm going to do that now. I forgot to do the batting order for the Lynn Gray. It's Brock Hogan, the DH, hitting for the pitcher. Brendan Malloy leading off. Mark Walsh, the shortstop, hits second. Jackson Barrett, the left fielder, hits third. Batting fourth and playing first base, Rowan Merriman. The extra hitter, Colin Hart, bats fifth. Glenn Huddle will catch and bat sixth. Batting seventh and playing second base, Jared Burke. The right fielder, James Pasquale, will hit number 8. Batting ninth and playing left field, Jack Spates. And hitting 10th, as I mentioned, they can bat 10. Trent Kale, the third baseman.
Now batting number 6, the catcher, Jaden Barrigan.
Jaden Barrigan, the catcher, will lead off the second inning for Lynn Navy. Curveball drops in for a strike. Malloy starting his second inning of work. Took something off, hit foul off the backstop. Way up and in for a ball. Foul tip held on to by Huddle. Nice job by the catcher. Second strikeout for Malloy. Cam Nguyen, the shortstop, will be the hitter. In for a strike. Swing and a miss. Got his money's worth. Swung right through it. Hit to third. Long throw. Nice play by Kale. Not an easy play. He fielded it right on the foul line, almost at the third base bag. That's a long throw across the diamond. Kale made it look easy over to Merriman. 2 up, 2 down in the second. Eli Fialo, the first baseman. All these young guys are going to be hearing from him when baseball comes back again next year for the high schools. Maybe some of them for football like Merriman. Some of them for basketball or hockey. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 called. Very quick inning. 1, 2, 3. First 1, 2, 3 inning. He only faced 3 batters in the first inning, but he gave up the base hit that was thrown out stealing. So technically, it's not a 1, 2, 3 inning. But this one certainly was. He picks up 2 more strikeouts. Both pitchers have got 3 strikeouts. And we're still dead even. going into the third inning here at Frazier Field. We mentioned again the winner of this will play in the 15-16 state championship final at Weymouth on Friday. So Lynn will be represented, whoever wins this game. So it'll be Trent Cale. And then back to the top of the order, Brock Hogan and Mark Walsh to face Brendan Malloy, who will be starting his third inning of work. The third baseman will lead it off. High for a ball. In for a strike. Popped up, long run for the first baseman, had it, dropped it. He took one step too far. As he looked up, he was taking another step, and when he looked up, it was like almost on his shoulder. If he stayed that one step back, he would have been in perfect position. It just went off his glove. So Cale gets a life. Wide for a ball. Hit in the right field for a base hit. So for the second inning in a row, Lynn Gray has the leadoff hitter on. That's the first hit for Lynn Gray. Brock Hogan bounced to the pitcher, leading off the ball game. Let's see if they bunt. They did a lot of that the last game. Way up and in for a ball. Didn't show bunt. It's a little bit different than Monday. We were here Monday, and it was like close to 100. It's in the 70s now. It's really comfortable. What a difference a day makes. In for a strike. That rain last night into this morning turned things around. It was really hot. Unbearably hot. Hit. Nice play. It wasn't a line shot. It was more or less a half pop-up. And a nice play by Nguyen. Looked like it was going up the middle, but wasn't solidly hit. It hung up enough for Nguyen to go get it. So what looked like two hits is an out on a nice play by Nguyen. Mark Walsh struck out swinging in the first inning. Gets the bunt down. They're going to have to hurry. They off the first baseman's glove, the throw, they had him, but another error. Hustling all the way around to third. The error on the throw pulled the first baseman off the bag. He tried to stay on the bag and make the catch, and he dropped the ball. Jackson Barrett reached on an infield error in the first inning. So now they got second inning in a row. They've got first and third, but the last time it was with two outs. This time with one out. They're not pulling the infield in. They got the first baseman, third baseman in. In for a strike. Walsh takes off, steals second. So it's second and third with one out here in the top of the third inning. Check swing hit, tap into the Lynn Gray dugout. If I just say hit to the dugout, you'll know it's Lynn because they're both Lynn. High and away for a ball. Barrett looking to put it in place someplace and bring a run in, break this scoreless tie. Nice stop by the catcher, Barrigan. We got warm-up action in the Lynn Navy bullpen. Pitching inside for a ball. So he was ahead of him. Now he's going to come in with a pitch to put him on. Ball four as it breaks down and away. So the bases are loaded for Rowan Merriman,
First baseman number 18, Rowan Merriman.
who bounced into a force out. Hit the ball up the middle, but the second baseman, Williamson, was playing as a right-hand hitter, was way over by the bag, went actually to the shortstop side of second base to field the ground ball. He was right at the bag. All he had to do was tag the bag for the force out. So Merriman looking to put the ball in play. He'd love a base hit, but looking to put the ball in play. They were ready. Carter was ready. He stepped off. Infield in. Hit foul to the backstop. We mentioned Merriman, three-sport athlete. I think the information is correct. I was told he made Mass coaches second team All-Star football. He had an outstanding season for St. Mary's. They're happy to have him back for 2 more years. Pickoff, diving back is Barrett. Down and away for a ball. Herman's father was elected in the Lynn Tech Hall of Fame. Very well deserved. Outstanding gentleman, does an awful lot for the community and especially the kids. And then, again, I don't know what the award was, but there was an award for his father and mother together. He got an award from the city. Again, well deserved. They do an awful lot. They're great contributors.
This kid's too slow for them.
Merriman gets a big base hit. 2 runs are going to score. So they break the ice. It's still first and second with one out. Merriman comes through with a big base hit, knocking in 2 runs. Colin Hart drew a walk. So the error hurts. Fishing for a ball. Colin Hart, DH, drew a walk, leading off the second inning. High for a ball. Looks like the entire city of Lynn over at Manning Field. High again for a ball. Second walk in the inning. Loads him up again.
Now batting the catcher, number 15,
Kalen Huddle is the hitter. They bring the infield in again. Huddle reached on the fielder's choice, made it to third, but there were 2 outs. He got stranded there. Down the way for a ball. So a hit, an error, and back-to-back walks. And a 2 RBI single by Merriman. Fishing wide for a ball. He breezed through the first 2. He got in trouble, but wasn't his fault. A couple of errors, but he got out of it. Now, hit foul. Now he put himself in a hole, giving up a leadoff hit to Kale. After an out, he made an error throwing the ball away at first base on a bunt by Walsh. Walked the batter. Merriman got a 2-run single, walked the batter. So the bases are loaded again. 2 runs in, still only 1 out. Hit foul. Up in the seats. We'll do it again. High for a ball. No place to put him. Big payoff pitch coming up, 3-2. Foul tip off, the catcher couldn't hold on. Good effort by Barrigan. That's not an easy play. So we'll do it again with the payoff pitch, 3-2, up and coming. Swing and a miss. Carter hanging in.
Now batting second baseman, number 2, Jared Burke.
2 away, his 4th strikeout. Jared Burke struck out swinging in the 2nd inning. They'll move the infield back now. Hit in the center field for a base hit. He jumped on the first pitch. 2 runs are going to score. A big 2-out hit by Jared Burke. Jumped on the first pitch and drilled it into center field.
Now batting right fielder number 17, James Pasquale.
So all of a sudden, that 0-0 tie becomes 4-0. Lynn Gray. Missing inside for a ball. Hit foul to the backstop. Low for a ball. Hit in the air, that's going to float out of play off to the left side. And it bounced over the wall, so that baseball's gone also. Two the count. Deuce as well. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. Popped up. Third baseman waves everybody off. I hope so. He's the only one over there. Kevin Severino makes the play. So they send 9 hitters to the plate. Helped up by an error and a couple of walks. They put 4 runs on the board. They do it with 2 base hits. A big 2-run single by Merman and a big 2-out hit by Jared Burke, knocking in 2 runs apiece. And all of a sudden, Brendan Malloy on the mound has a 4-run cushion. Carter has walked 3. One of them has scored. The other one extended the inning, and Jared Burke got a big 2-out, 2 RBI single. Seven, 8, and 9 for Lynn Navy, as now they've found themselves in a hole. Down 4-0. It's a pretty nice little crowd here. All what appears to be the Navy side, but they're all Lynnites. Oh, a nice little crowd. Rocco DeSea. Bunts it out. Malloy got a little too much on it. Malloy able to make the play, so 1 pitch, 1 out Rocco DeSaya is the brother of Boo DeSaya, and I know he was an outstanding catcher for Classical, and I said, he's on the team, but he's not catching. I don't understand. The game before Monday's game, he broke his hand and stayed in the game and finished the game and then went to the hospital afterwards. He had a very good year for Classical. Liam Carter, the pitcher, so it's pitcher against pitcher here. I'm assuming he's the coach's son. Jamie Carter is the coach. So Jared Burke has to be proud of Jared Burke. Getting a base hit with 2 outs, knocking in 2 runs. Swing and a miss.
Now batting the third baseman, number 4.
4 strikeouts for Malloy. Kevin Severino, the third baseman, is the hitter. Umpire going out. Group meeting on the mound. I'm not sure what that was all about. Waved at that pitch, it broke down and away. Top of the order, Elijah Morin on deck. Down and away for a ball. Curveball catches the inside corner for strike 3. Another 1-2-3 inning for Brendan Malloy. 2 strikeouts. 5 strikeouts in 3 innings. So he's got 5 strikeouts and an assist. So he's involved in 6 of the 9 outs. We finished 3 innings. That big 4-run inning by Lynn Gray in the third has canceled that 0-0 tie. It's 4-0 to Lynn Gray over Lynn Navy at the end of 3. 9-10-1 for Lynn Gray as we start the 4th inning. Jack Spates was a strikeout victim back in the 2nd inning. So we got 2 big hits in the game, a 2-run single by Merriman and an even bigger 2-out 2-run single by Jared Burke. I mentioned his grandfather is a good friend, was a teammate of mine in fast pitch softball. He was standing almost in front of me when Jared Burke was the on-deck hitter. And he yelled down to him, hit the first pitch. And Jared hit the first pitch for a base hit. Hit foul back up in the seats. Actually back over everything out toward Western Avenue. Knocked his helmet off. Hit him right in the head. Knocked his helmet off. He was scooting down the first. He's got to get the helmet back when he goes down, but I'm glad, thank God he's okay.
Now back to third baseman number 6, Trent Cahill.
You could hear that little ping, and it knocked the helmet off him. So thank God he's okay. So for the third inning in a row, Lynn Gray gets the leadoff hitter on. High for a ball. Trent Cahill got a base hit, leading off the third, and he scored the first run. He started that 4-run uprising. Squares the bunt, takes it down away for a ball. They picked him off. Looked like he might be going. He took an extra step and he just couldn't get back. Good play. Carter over to Fiala with the tag, so the hit batsman doesn't count. I think Spates thought he was going to bunt the pitch, and he got an extra step off the bag, and he couldn't get back because he got picked off. Nice combination. Carter to Fiala for the out. High and tight for a ball. How big is that pickoff now? Cahill on for the second time with the walk. That's the fourth walk given up by Carter. Brock Hogan DHing for the pitcher Malloy. Bounced to the pitcher and hit a little soft tap going over the second base bag that Cam Nguyen made a nice play, the shortstop, picking it for the out. Looked like it might have been a base hit going up the middle, and Nguyen just picked it. Foul tip held on to nicely by Barrigan. Time is called. Coach Burke wants to talk to Brock Hogan and have bring conversation out near the mound. So we'll get back to baseball. 0-1 the count to the Lynn Gray designated hitter. In for a strike. Quickly 0-2. Hit to center field.
Now that is the shortstop, number 1, Mark Walsh.
I think that's Elijah Moran. The lineup they gave me had 2 right fielders. I think that's Elijah Moran. It's either Moran or DeShea. Out in center field. I'll give them both credit. So 2-way win now. Mark Walsh struck out, reached on an error, and scored one of the 4 runs. Hit foul. Still trying to figure out what's going on at Maryville. I think that might be the youth football program. The young kids that play. I think they play Saturday or Sunday. Because there's a slew of young people over there. Right down the middle for a strike. Hit foul past third base. Cale is the runner at first, drawing that walk. There's 2 outs now. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout. He's got 5 of them. So he gave up the walk and the hit batsman, but he picked the hit batsman off, which cut the inning down. We're halfway through the ball game. That 4-run explosion in the 3rd inning by Lynn Gray is the difference in the game. And Malloy will start his 4th inning of work. So he won't get that 4-run cushion. I don't know. I'm going to do it again. I don't know if I gave the batting order for Lynn Navy, but I'll do it again just in case I didn't do it. Elijah Moore in the right fielder leads off. Playing second, batting second, Alphonse Williamson. Julian Rodriguez will play left field and bat third. Catching and batting fourth, Jaden Barrigan. The shortstop, Cam Nguyen, hits fifth. Playing first and batting sixth, Eli Fialo. Rocco DeSea, the right fielder, or the center fielder, because they got 2 right fielders. Will hit seventh. Pitching and batting eighth, Liam Carter. And batting number 9, Kevin Severino. And they're only batting 9. You can bat 10, but they chose, Coach Jamie Carter chose to bat 9. And Coach Jared Burke. So I'm really found it up because now I look at the lineups they gave me, and I've been saying Lynn Gray. Lynn Navy is winning 4-0. The pitch is way over the head of Elijah Moore. He fouled it back. And this up now is Lynn Gray. Hold up, Mark Walsh is going to get sunglasses because the sun has come out as bright as it's been all day. Broke late inside for a ball. Call, 3rd strike. What a pitch.
Now batting second baseman number 2, Alphonse Williamson.
6 strikeouts for Malloy. Alphonse Williamson is the only dent for Malloy on the mound. He hit a ground ball, the deep shot, and beat it by a step for the infield hit, and they were thrown out trying to steal. Slices that one. That goes over the wall into one of the yards on Western Avenue. They're losing a lot of baseballs here. High over the head of Williamson. So he's been the only base runner, and he got thrown out stealing. That pitch was way up and in, and he stepped back and punched it foul up in the seats. Hit the first base right through the wickets at first. Williamson's on for the second time on the error. Malloy had retired 8 in a row.
Now batting left fielder number 16, Julian Rodriguez.
He only faced 9 through 3 innings, although he gave up the infield hit. He got the runner thrown out at second, so he went through the lineup 1 through 9. And he struck out the first batter here in the fourth. Now the error. Off the glove, and it didn't hang around. It went off the glove and dribbled out toward right field, so Williamson easily gets to first base. And there's a base hit. Julian Rodriguez. So the error to hit puts runners at first and second with 1 out. But Jaden Barrigan, the catcher, who struck out swinging his one trip.
Catcher number 6, Jaden Barrigan.
First hit since the first inning given up by Malloy. And that was an infield hit. And again, the runner got thrown out trying to steal. So first and second. High and tight for a ball. So I'm going to get this straight. The Lynn team that's up now on their lineup card, they put Lynn B. So I'm going to use Lynn B. The other one said Lynn Navy. Hit curveball in for a strike. So we'll try to get that straightened out. This is 2 Lynn teams playing together has never happened. Not in the state tournament in the semifinals. That's for sure. Swing and a miss. I think it happened in maybe the quarterfinals of basketball. Lynn Tech against St. Mary's boys. Chasevich, he can't go. First base was occupied. He's out. It's a strikeout. So it's a strikeout for the second out. He has to go back to the dugout because he can't go with.
Now batting shortstop number 10, Cam Nguyen.
So it's second and third with 2 outs. Cam Nguyen hit it well, but hit it right to the third baseman, Kale, and got thrown out. Missing wide for a ball. Down and away for a ball. 2-0. Malloy taking time to tuck in his shirt. Huddle, the catcher, goes out to talk to him. Nguyen would like to bring 1 or 2 of these runs home to close the gap. With still plenty of time left. Lynn Navy would like to get the third out. Swing and a miss. Chase the high fastball. Missing for a ball. 3-1. Hit the shot. Walsh to Merriman. So they get close, but a strikeout and a ground out. After an error and a single, gets Lynn Navy out of the inning and keeps their 4-run lead intact. So we played 4. At the end of 4, it's 4-0, Lynn Navy over Lynn B. Chendel Diaz is the new pitcher.
Lead off for Lynn Navy, number 10, center fielder, Jackson Barrett.
Jackson Barrett's been on base twice, reached an error, walked and scored one of the runs in that 4-run uprising. So he's 0 for 1 with a run scored. As we move into the top of the 5th, a little different for Lynn Navy now facing a lefty. In for a strike. So Liam Carter went 4. Base hit just inside the first base bag. I'm not sure why he thought he could make second base. Great throw by the right fielder. He must have seen that play, the right fielder. And I think that's Rocco DeSaya out in right field. I'm going to give Rocco DeSaya and Elijah Morin both credit. When they made out the bat law, they had Morin and DeSaya both playing right field. But I think it's DeSaya. What a great throw. Right on the bag. And I don't know how Barrett ever thought he could get 2, because he was looking right at the play. Seeing eye single just inside the first base bag. DeSaya got to it quickly, made an outstanding throw. And he was out easily at second base on the tag by the shortstop, Nguyen. So it's the 4th inning in a row. The leadoff hitter reaches because he'd get to first base, but he's thrown out trying to stretch it. In for a strike. Rowan Merriman bounced into a fielder's choice and got a big 2-out single to break the 0-0 tie, knocking in 2, and then he scored a run. Hit to second base. Easy play by Williamson. So Merriman is 3/4 of the offense. Knocking in 2 and scoring a run. Colin Hart has been on twice, but he hasn't batted officially. He's walked twice. Wide for a ball. In for a strike. On the inside corner again. Deuces wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2 nice pitches by Diaz. And he gets the strikeout. So he gives up a hit, but he gets the help with the base runner trying to stretch it. Faces only 3 in the inning. Coming in relief. So we mentioned Carter went 4, gave up the 4 runs. 4 runs and only 2 base hits. There were 2 walks in the inning. 1 walk scored, the other walk extended the inning. Allowed Jared Burke to hit. He got a big 2 RBI single. But he struck out 5, walked 4, hit a batter, and he's on the hook. Trailing 4-0 as we move into the bottom half of the 5th inning. It'll be 6, 7, and 8. For Lynn B, as we're trying to get this straightened out. We mentioned again the winner goes to the state final in Weymouth on Friday. Looking to pick up a win and go to the regional. Happened a couple of years ago. The state tournament was played here. Lynn won it. When I think it was either Maine or New Hampshire. They went out and went to the Nationals. Ela Fiallo was called out on strikes his 1 trip. He's the first baseman. Chased that pitch way over his head. Chases it again, 0-2. Strike 3 call. He took that. He swung it 2 over his head. He took the pitch right down the middle. Eight strikeouts for Malloy. Fourth time in 5 innings he struck out the leadoff hitter. The third was the only inning he didn't strike out the leadoff hitter, but then he got an assist for the first out and then struck out the next 2. And we got to pause. Umpire out. I'm not sure what that was all about. Coach coming out. Everybody milling around the mound. Walk out to the mound and then walk back to the dugout. Coach didn't even get a chance to talk to anybody. So 1 out here in the 5th. Rocco DeSea. Bounce to the pitcher. Dumps it up in the seats. Almost made it in the barrel. It bounced off the seats and hit off the top of the barrel. Good pitch on the corner for strike 3. He's had 2 strikeouts in every inning but the first. Kendall Diaz struck out swinging. He's up for the first time. It was Liam Carter who struck out. Diaz come in relief of Carter. Swing and a miss. High for a ball. Just broke outside. Side of the pull trigger and held up. Swing and a miss. That's high for ball 4. First walk given up by Malloy. Kevin Severino struck out swinging. Andrew Lang is running at first for the pitcher.
Now batting the third baseman, number 4, Kevin Severino.
Kevin Severino struck out swinging. Top of the order, Elijah Morin on deck. Chase, that pitch was up and away. Softball players, baseball players, they all like that high pitch. Down the way for a ball. Waved at that curveball. Call, third strike. The curveball gets him. So he only got a strikeout, 1 in the first inning, but he makes up for that as he strikes out the side, which gives him an average of 2 through the first 5 innings, because he's got 10 strikeouts through 5, giving up only 2 base hits. And it's still Lynn Navy 4, Lynn B nothing. Kalen Huddle, the catcher, reached in the fielder's choice, struck out swinging. A nice job behind the plate. He threw out the 1 runner they had through the first 3 innings, the 1 hit that the B team had in the first 3 innings. He threw him out trying to steal. First in the service with Boo Desea breaking a hand. That one bounces in. Even count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Way wide, goes to the backstop off the glove of Berrigan. Two on the count. Up and away. Lined in the right field for a base hit. Off the right fielder. He's going to wind up at second base, so it's a hit and an error.
Now batting baseman number 2, Jared Burke.
Since the first inning, Lynn has got the first hitter on base every inning.
Courtesy running for Huddle, number 9, Owen Burke.
Owen Burke will run at first, at second. Jared Burke struck out swinging, but then he got a huge two-base single, two-out single, knocking in 2 runs. In for a strike. Up and away for a ball. Hit over the shortstop's head. He won't get an RBI. He will get an RBI because it's off the center fielder. Another error in the outfield. Burke gets a base hit. They held the runner at third, but then he booted the ball in the outfield. So 2 hits and 2 errors have resulted in the 5th run. His base hit was to center field last time. Now he gets a base hit to left center. And they were going to hold the runner at third because he had to wait to see if the shortstop would catch the ball. But then the center fielder didn't field it cleanly. And it wound up with the run scoring. Huddle scores. So 2 base hits with 2 errors in the outfield. Brings a run in with a runner at second base with nobody out. Makes that hole a little bit deeper for the Lynn B team with only 2 innings left for them.
Now batting the right fielder, number 17, James Pasquale.
James Pasquale reached on an error, pops to the third baseman. Lefty against lefty here. In for a strike. First baseman looking to make the play. They don't get there. An infield hit for Pasquale. Pitcher didn't get to the bag.
Now batting left fielder, number 3, Jack Spates.
Back-to-back hits. 2 errors in the outfield. All of a sudden it's 5-0 with first and third and nobody out for Jack Spates, who struck out swinging, got hit by a pitch. Pitch is high. The runner at first just took off, hoping to try to get him in a rundown. And Diaz just threw the ball to the plate, high for a ball. So it's second and third. Everybody just standing around watching that play. High again. Spates faked like he was going to bunt, took the pitch. Infield in for the Lynn B. Gets the bunt down. The runner's going to score. Safe at first base. Jared Burke scores. Pasquale moves over to third, still first and third with nobody out. And now it's 6-0. Trent Cale has singled and walked and scored a run. He started that 4-run inning. And there goes the runner to the second base. So again, it's second and third with nobody out. Pitching for a ball. Down and in. Top of the order. Brock Hogan, the DH, on deck. In for a strike. And that's ball 4. And the bases are loaded with nobody out. Top of the order, Brock Hogan, DH, bounced to the pitcher. Hit a little tap, half pop-up, half-line drive over the second base bag that Nguyen picked for an out. And he flied out to center field. Milling around, Diaz on the mound. So it was 4-0 coming in. A single, an error in the outfield, put the runner at second. A single, an error in the outfield, scored the run, put the runner at second. The bunt single brought the run home. The walk loaded the bases. They throw it away. Another error in the inning. It looked like it was going to be a suicide squeeze. Pasquale was coming home, but they missed the bunt, and he was well off the bag. They threw to get him, but they threw the ball away. The third error in the inning. Hit in the air. Long run for the right fielder makes the play. First out of the inning.
Now batting the shortstop, number 1, Bubba Walsh.
So 3 errors. They made one in the first inning. It didn't hurt them. But the errors in this inning certainly hurt them. They now have the same score that they beat Taunton by, 7-0. Hit in the air, drifting back into right field, making the play, making the catch. The runner will tag and go to third, and the runner will tag and go to second. Takes away the force in the infield at any base. Jackson Barrett reached on an error, walked, singled, and tried to extend it to a double and got thrown out at second base. Swing and a miss. So this is like a little backwards. In the game against Taunton, they got 3 in the first inning and then got 4 in the sixth. In this game, they got 4 in the third as they throw Barrett out, and they get 3 here in the sixth. But they come up with the same score, 7-0. And they put a lot of daylight between them and Lynn B. Four hits. One of them was the bunt. But 3 big errors in the inning cost the Lynn B team dearly. And that trip to Weymouth for the state final comes a little bit closer for Lynn Navy. Top of the order. for Lynn B. I got to give all these coaches credit. They worked hard, put these teams together. Not easy to get all these kids to get to play. I didn't know we had that many kids that would play baseball during the summer to have 2 teams and 2 full teams. It's a shame they don't do this for softball. They used to. Lynn used to be competitive in the Babe Ruth Softball League and state tournament. That went by the boards a while ago. So the top of the order for Lynn B, Elijah Moran, struck out and struck out. Both times called.
Leading off with center fielder number 1, Elijah Moran.
Swing and a miss on the curveball. Curveball again, swings through it. That didn't miss by much. That's a tough pitch to take with 2 strikes. Hangs high for a ball, 2-2. Swing and a miss. The beat goes on for Malloy. He gets Mormon for the 3rd time. Strikeout number 11. Alphonse Williamson gives a little love tap to Kalen Huddle, the catcher. Teammates in high school. In for a strike. Williamson got the first hit of the game. An infield hit, but then got thrown out trying to steal. Last time up, he reached on an error. Down the way for a ball. Hit the second. Big hop for the second baseman. Burke makes the play over to Merriman. They get Williamson for the first time.
Now batting left fielder number 16, Julian Rodriguez.
Julian Rodriguez has grounded a shot. He's got 1 of the 2 hits. He had a solid shot into left field between third and short. He made it to third when the hitter struck out and the ball went by the catcher. Put runners at second and third, but then a ground ball to short got Lynn Navy out of the inning. Didn't miss by much. Just off the outside corner. And it's ball 4. He's on for the second time. Second walk given up by Malloy.
Now batting catcher number 6, Jaden Berrigan.
Caden Berrigan has struck out swinging twice. Missing inside for a ball. He hasn't missed by much. In for a strike. Had a little bit of mustard on it. I'm not sure why he's worried about the runner at first with a 7-0 lead. Up and away for a ball. He came awful close to picking him off at first base. Good throw by Huddle. Rodriguez just stepped back. High for a ball. Back-to-back walks after 2 outs. Extends the 6th inning for Cam Nguyen, who was grounded to the third and grounded to the short. And we got a trip coming out to the mound. And we're going to have another pinch runner. Andrew Lang again will run at first base. He ran before for the pitcher. Now he's running for the catcher.
Now batting shortstop, number 10, Cam Nguyen.
I think they're questioning why he can run twice for players. The question is not whether they can have a pinch runner. The question whether it can be the same pinch runner. Running for the pitcher and then running for the catcher. So Lynn B is going to change their runners. And it'll be Abiel Hernandez.
Courtesy running number 7, Abiel Hernandez.
So they change based on, I'm not sure why. Lynn maybe would even bring it up, leading 7-0. And now that's a balk. He started the pitch, wound up, and then fell forward. So the runners move over to second and third. In for a strike. Swing and a miss. Just missed inside, a little bit low. That, another tough pitch to take. That didn't miss by much. Malloy working quickly. Strike 3, off-speed curveball. He's averaging 2 strikeouts an inning. He's got 12. Lynn B is now their last 3 outs. We finished 6 innings in this state 15-16 semifinal state tournament game. Lynn Navy leading Lynn B 7-0. Andrew Lang will go in and play second base. Rowan Merriman, the first baseman, will lead it off. He grounded into a fielder's choice. Knocked in the first 2 runs of the game with a big 2 RBI single and then scored a run in that 4-run inning. So he was involved in 3 of the 4 runs. He grounded out second to first his last time. So he's 1 for 3 with 2 RBI and a run scored. That one goes to the backstop. The lights are on here, or at least some of them. I thought they were going to fix these by the time the Navigators were playing, but they haven't done it yet. Hit foul. So we're in the 7th inning. A big 4-run third and a big 3-run 6th. The difference in the game. Merriman had a step over home plate to get that was thrown behind him. They're running out of baseballs. They don't have a lot of people chasing foul balls. That one goes right to the backstop. Diaz doesn't look like he's really into it. He's like, can we get out of here? 7-0. You're down the last 3 outs. He's not bouncing around out there. Yeah, that's ball 4. Merriman draws a walk. He's on for the second time.
Now that extra hitter number 14, Colin Hart.
They've been doing some work on the mound. Look like with the step in, they've been making a hole and could be throwing people off. Yes, Sherrod Burke, the coach for the Navy team, trying to help out Diaz from Lynn B. Colin Hart walked twice. Last time up, he struck out. And the strikeout was against Diaz. The pitch goes wide for a ball. Down and in for a ball. Swing and a miss. Little zip on that fastball. High off the catcher's glove. That'll move the runner up. So the wild pitch moves Merriman down to second base. The third baseman was out, way out, almost to the outfield turf. Merriman stole third. There was nobody at third base. He was a mile away from the bag. And Merriman was getting a lead, so he just took off. And that's ball 4. Back-to-back walks to start the 7th inning.
Now batting catcher number 15, Kaylin Huddle.
Hayden Huddle reached in the fielder's choice, struck out swinging, singled and scored in the 6th. He started the 3-run uprising in the 6th inning. They throw over to first, but the runner just took off. He was off the bag. They didn't bother trying to get the out. They let him go to second base. They had him hooked up. First baseman looked like he was going to throw it to third, held on. The runner finally went to second base, so it's second and third with nobody out. Pitching inside. Slicing it down that grassy knoll behind first base. That's a base hit over the second baseman's head. They hold the runner at third. So Huddle gets his second hit in a row, gets an RBI. Merriman scores his second run. They held hard up at third. So it's first and third with a run in with one out. It's now 8-0.
Now batting second baseman number 2, Jared Burke.
Jared Burke struck out swinging. Got a big 2-out single. There's the runner going again, getting hooked up. They throw to first, but they don't bother trying to get the runner out. So it's second and third again. In for a strike. Still nobody out. Hit foul past the first base bag. Jared, you mentioned the son of Jared Burke, the coach? Wide for a ball. Down and in for a ball. In for a strike. They throw the ball away, but they weren't ready to run. They lobbed the ball way to the right side. Run away off the bag at second base. Diaz trying to bluff him back. That's Huddle. Swing and a miss. Foul tip held on to nicely by Barrigan.
Number 17, James Pasquale.
So the first out of the inning is a strikeout. James Pasquale reached to the fielder's choice, popped the third, singled and scored. And he had a duck out of the way of that one. High for a ball. Way wide for a ball. in for a strike. Taking all the way with the count 3-0. Hit foul. Call third strike. They throw it away at first base. The runner can run because first base is open. And the run scores. 2-run score. The strikeout on the error.
Now that left field number 3, Jack Skates.
So the error, the strikeout, the runner stole second base, so it was second and third, so first base is open. They threw the ball to first, they threw it away. And then the run scores now off the catcher. That's a pass ball off the catcher's glove. So it looked like the second out of strikeout, dropped, thrown away at first base. Pasquale, who struck out, is now at third base. Swing and a miss. Spates struck out swinging, got hit by a pitch, and then got picked off. And he bunted for a base hit and knocked in a run. It's now 10-0. Hit foul up in the seats. Hit the shot. They better hurry. He beats it for a base hit. He gets another RBI. There were 3 errors in the 6th inning. They scored 3 runs. There's 2 walks and an error in this inning with the strikeout reaching on the error. Swing and a miss. Trent Cale has singled and scored, walked and walked. He's been on base 3 times. Almost took a step too far. Just got back space. He got picked off before. Down and in. Those young kids over at Manning Field with the youth football, they are working up a storm. They've been here a long time, running. I'm getting tired just watching them. In for a strike. Diaz came in, and the defense didn't help him. 4 errors in 2 innings. Hit foul. Up and away for a ball. hit to third. Nice play. And he almost got a double play. I think the runner thought it was a third out. I think Spates thought it was a third out. They get KO for the first time.
Now batting the 8 for 7, Brock Hogan.
Nice play by Severino and a nice stretch at first by Fialo. And that one goes to the backstop. To the backstop again. Five runs in the inning. An even dozen. And Lynn Navy has certainly punched their ticket to Weymouth to play in the state final. In for a strike. This is tough for Lynn B. They hadn't lost a game coming in. Way wide for ball 4. So the inning gets extended for one more hitter, Mark Walsh.
Now batting shortstop number 1, Mark Walsh.
3 errors in the 6th inning cost him. 3 walks in this inning. 2 of them have scored. I'm not sure what the coaching staff of the B team is now getting after the umpire now with the score 12-0 in the 7th inning. I guess he didn't like base hit for Walsh. Jackson Barrow will hit, and that will mean all 10 hitters have hit in this inning.
Now batting the center fielder number 10, Jackson Barrett.
Jackson Barrow reached on an error, walked and scored, singled, grounded out short to first. So I don't know if the time to get upset with the umpire's strike call is in the 7th inning with the score 12-0. Line right to the third baseman. You can't hit any better than Barrett just hit it. So they bat 10. 5 of them score. They did it with only 3 base hits. There were 3 walks and an error. We're down last 3 outs before we officially crown Lynn Navy the winner of this one. 12-0 going into the bottom of the 7th inning.
Number 13, Eli Fialo.
Mark Walsh is the new pitcher. I think Kale moved over to shortstop. I didn't catch the number of the third baseman. In for a strike. So Malloy was outstanding, going 6. Didn't give up a run. Closest they came, they had second and third with 2 outs and a ground out got him out of the inning. They had no other threats. He gave up 2 base hits. One was an infield hit, and the runner was thrown out trying to steal second base. The runner reached on an error. He walked 3. 2 of them were back-to-back, but came with 2 outs. And then he got a strikeout. He averaged 2 strikeouts an inning. He struck out 12. And Fialo chased that pitch. So Walsh makes it 13 strikeouts for Lynn pitching. Malloy walked 1 with 2 outs. That was the inning. He struck out the side. Hits a shot. Cale makes the play. I don't know if that's Gavin Collins at first base. They left out some of the numbers of the players on the lineup. That might be Gavin Collins at first base, but it was Cale at shortstop that made the play. Jendel Diaz walked his 1 trip. Hit foul, they're down to their last strike. Hit foul past third base. So it'll be Lynn Navy going to Weymouth to play for the state championship in the 15-16 year group. That's a Major League wild pitch. That went 3 or 4 feet over everybody's head, hit the backstop on the fly. Hit foul to the backstop. So 5 errors. Along with 5 walks. Swing and a miss. Walls keeps it intact. Malloy got 2 strikeouts average every inning. He got 1 in the first inning, but he got 3 in the 5th inning. And Walsh comes in and gets 2 strikeouts. So they wind up with 14 strikeouts in 7 innings. And it'll be Lynn Navy moving on to play for the state championship, 16-year-old Babe Ruth. The B team never came close. They had, after an out, they had an error and a hit. The batter struck out. The ball got away. The runners moved up to second and third. A grounder to short got him out of it. The only other time they had back-to-back walks in the 6th, but that was with 2 outs. A strikeout got them out of the inning. They only had 6 base runners, and 1 of them was thrown out trying to steal. On the other side, in the 3rd inning, Trent Cale got a single after an out. Mark Walsh reached on an error. He stole second. Jackson Barrett drew a walk. Merriman got a 2 RBI single. A walk extended the inning after a strikeout. Jared Burke got a big 2-out hit, and it was 4-0, and that was really all they needed. They added 3 in the 6th. Huddle got a base hit, went the second when the ball was booted in the outfield. Jared Burke got a base hit. They held the runner at third, but the ball was misplayed in the outfield. Huddle scored. Burke went to second. Pasquale got a base hit. A bunt by Spates for a base hit. It was thrown away. The run scored to make it 7-0. And then in the 7th, back-to-back walks, followed by an RBI single by Huddle after a strikeout. The batter struck out, but the ball was thrown away into right field. 1 run scored. A base hit by Spates knocked in a run. Made it 12-0. And that was the final score. Mark Walsh was on base twice, scored a run. Jackson Barrett had a walk, a hit, reached on an error, scored a run. Rowan Merriman had a hit, a walk, scored 2, knocked in 2. Colin Hart had 3 walks, scored a run. Kalen Huddle reached on a fielder's choice, had 2 base hits, scored 2, knocked in a run. Jared Burke had 2 hits and 4 trips, knocked in 2, scored a run. James Pasquale had a single, reached on an error, reached when he struck out and the ball was thrown away at first. He scored a run. Jack Spates got hit by a pitch, had 2 base hits, knocked in 2, scored a run. Trent Cale was on base 3 times, 2 walks and a hit, scored a run. And Malloy was outstanding. 0 runs in 6 innings, gave up only 2 base hits, 1 an infield hit, the runner was thrown out trying to steal. Another runner reached on an error, 3 walks, struck out 12. He was the winning pitcher. Mark Walsh comes in, and a 1-2-3 inning with 2 strikeouts, and it will be Lynn Navy moving on to the state final in Weymouth as they give Lynn B their first loss. The number 4 seed beats the number 1 seed. And Lynn Navy stays alive, and we wish them well going to Weymouth as they win this one 12-0 in the semifinal of the 15, 16-year-old Babe Ruth State Tournament. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.